Hi, this is Avari from Scrappy Mania, and today I have a product review. I've seen these Buddha boards in my local Barnes & Noble. I also have seen them on Amazon, and I'll show you how they look. And sorry I didn't have my iPad open, but they look like this. These are the Buddha boards, and what they are is that you can practice your calligraphy, you can practice your drawing. It's something that you can go ahead and use water and a water brush, and you can practice your design, and it dries and it erases. So you can do a lot of strokes on it, and it will last forever. So I thought that it would be nice to have one of those to practice my calligraphy, because this year I want to go ahead and learn how to do brush pen work, and I wanted something that I can practice. Now I've been practicing on paper, but if I use watercolor paper, that's a little too expensive to practice on. If I use regular composition paper, it buckles, it's not the same. So I decided I would like to get a Buddha board, but I did not want to pay the price. That was $28 to get the larger size. The smaller size about $20. But I didn't want to pay that. When I was looking through Amazon, I found this, it's called Magic Sheet, and it's to practice your calligraphy, your Chinese calligraphy, and when it dries, it erases. So I decided to get that instead because I got two of those sheets, and they're pretty large. I cannot even fit the whole thing on the screen, but they're pretty large. Look how large it is. Pretty nice. And they're a thin sheet. So one thing that I did, because I had two, so I experimented. So I took one of the sheets. I had this garage sign, and I took one of the sheets and I glued it on here with some spray adhesive. Now you see some watermark. You can still see where I was practicing, and I don't think using spray adhesive and gluing it down on this was such a smart idea. It still will work. I still can use it. See how I can really use it to practice. So it still works. It's just when it dries, you can still see the faint outline, and it's been about 3 hours and it's still there. So I do have this one that I did practice on, and it dried completely and you don't really see anything. So my recommendation is not to glue it on a board. What you can do is you can clip it on your board. Try not to destroy or mess up the sheet, so that's why I prefer to clip it. I do not want to use tape just in case that reacts with whatever this is. So I'm just going to clip it onto this sturdy board, and then I can go ahead and practice like that. However, if you still don't mind and you do want to glue it on a board, it still will work, because as you can see, it's going to dry. I can go over that again. No big deal. And the beauty about having this instead of paper is that it's very economical for practicing. So you can practice your thin lines, thick and thin, thick and thin, and you can practice your strokes. And you can even practice your drawing. So if you want to learn how to make mixed media dolls, you can easily just practice making the eyes. And it'll dry. And this is a great thing to give to your kids. You can easily just buy the big one. You can cut it in half and have two little smaller panels. You can just clip it onto a board and make it small enough that your kids can use it while they're in the car, and they'll be entertained for hours if you're on a long trip, and it's very economical. So I hope you like this video, and thank you for watching. Bye now.